Hi everyone, this is audap. Let's continue our game of Illusion of Lefalcia on Nintendo Switch. I get a real warm fuzzy from this game because it reminds me so much of As Divine Hearts. And As Divine Hearts was the first of these Kemco Exe Create games I played. I really love that game. I have to play through it twice on 2 different platforms. So. Yeah, this definitely came from the same era, so this is not one of their newer releases. Which is okay. I mean, the Exe Create has such a huge back catalog of games they have. Although what's interesting is most people complain that the games are too samey. But then when they do make something different, then they complain that it's too different. Now, it's probably not the same people, but I do think it's interesting reading their review pages. It's like, well, you didn't like it different, but then you don't like it when it's not different. Exploring the depths of the mountain. Is that what we're doing? Alright, well, I totally went the wrong way. That's what I get for not playing the game for a couple days. It's okay to raise some levels up. This is the base of the mountain in Gardenia. Irie said a monster would be here. Let's approach. Cougar. I wonder if that's the monster Irie told us about. Yeah, don't let your guard down. More are coming. What? There's so many. He said they were brooding here. Did you miss out on that part? I was listening. I just didn't expect there to be this many at once. Tiana, there's no time to argue. Here they come. Oh, they're all like bears. Okay. Well, bears are assholes. Whoa. Whew. Caldina really pulled her weight. Yes, we could not have done one without you. Thank you. That makes me glad. It's been short, but I say farewell here. Sadly so. Hope we meet again sometime. Me too. I should go. What's the matter? Nothing. It's just I have some business to take care of. I don't suppose you folks do too. Yeah, we do. That's why I was against this. Since you're a seeker, I thought just maybe. What's going on? Someone fill me in. You really are dumb. She's here for the same reason as us. She's after the map. Really? Yeah, I got information about the map of Amal being here. I don't want to fight you guys. No way. Then you may want to save the battle for later. The sigil from the map of Amal. However, it is not lit up as we have seen previously. Looks like someone got here before us. If the sigil is still visible, he must have ignored the proper steps and just broke the seal. You can ignore the steps? Yes. And then pow! A big strong monster attacks. Right, Ryser? Yeah, according to the book we read. Caldina, just to be sure, you weren't the one who broke the seal, were you? No, this is actually my first time seeing a sigil. I thought so. No reason to linger around if you already had the map piece. I never expected someone to get here before us. What do we do now? There's nothing we can do but find whoever has the map piece and convince him to hand it over. There's no point in staying here. Let's head to Gardenia and start collecting information. Okay. Oh, 1 second. Caldina, would you like to come with us? What? You need to just stop. Why? I'm free to hire whoever I like. Yes, that is your right, but you should really know your boundaries. Something bothering you? Caldina is strong. She proved it to us earlier. I feel safer with her around. Say, Caldina, what do you think? This is a very enticing offer. You seem to know a lot about the map, so I'd love to come along. Milady, I suggest we move somewhere a little more conducive to talking. If we are to hire her, we need to be sure of the conditions and all. This is true. Let's head for that nearby village then. Does that sound alright? Just know I'm against this whole thing. She's too selfish. Good. I'll convince you otherwise. I would never work with this guy if he didn't have pieces of the map. Humans are such a pain sometimes. Then let us head for Phil's village. We need to head south after exiting Mount Crocus. Roger that. Castle Gardenia. Your Grace, we have a report that the princess is heading for Mount Crocus. I suppose she means to traverse Mount Crocus. What shall we do? The area Tiana is heading to is former Iris territory, but it belongs to us now. Sending troops in would be easy. I want you to apprehend Tiana and Ferio without causing unrest amongst the people. Yes, my lord.
ただ城を出るだけならば見聞を広げるためにと見過ごしたものまさかアマルの地図を持ち出すとはあの地図はお前が持つべきものではない何としても私のもとへ返してもらうぞティアナ
We're here. This is Phyllis Village. Huh? I was half expecting it to be deserted. Doesn't look to be the case though. This place used to be Irian, right? Yes, this village became part of Gardenia after the Tri-War. They put in extra efforts to restore public safety here because it borders Frisia. You sure know a lot about this place. An assistant must be well studied. It looks peaceful from what I can see. I thought there'd be more unrest here. Let's head to the inn. We must discuss our plans. Yeah. Hold on. I can hear something from the far end. I believe. I can hear from here. Let's get closer. We got better things to do than rubberneck. It might be something worth checking out. Hurry up and get your butt over there. She's a proactive one. You can say that again. She needs to learn how to restrain herself. Okay, boy. The embodiment of miracles. Yes, that. That is the Sword of Amal. They're talking about the Sword of Amal. Is he from that, Myostis group? Most likely. Myostis? Myosotis? Myosotis? No. It's a group that travels to towns and villages spreading the word about the Sword of Amal. This is the first time I've seen them in person. It seems Myosotis operates mainly in Gardenia. It is rare to see them in another nation. Is their aim the Sword of Amal? I am not sure. From what I hear, they do not wish for anything from the Sword of Amal, rather than to simply prove that it exists. What a whimsical bunch. Yep. Sword of Amal this, Sword of Amal that. It's not like the thing really exists. It's embarrassing to believe in such fairy tales as an adult. Don't spout nonsense on the streets. Scram! Ouch! I can't believe they're throwing trash at her. Ryser? Leave this village at once. Stone? Wait, is that? You've gone too far throwing things at someone. Someone might get hurt. Who the hell do you think you are? Why don't you ask my fist that question? Yikes! The story of the Sword of Amal may be told to us while we were children, but it's anyone's freedom to believe in it or not. What makes it okay to ridicule a dreamer? It's not okay to throw stuff at anybody. Well, she's the one to blame. None of us want to hear her ramblings in public. We don't want our children listening to this. So instead, you teach them that it's okay to make fun of people who chase after their dreams? You mean to teach the children to throw things at people who talk about their hopes? Well, we were just leaving. Let's not waste our time with these people. Yeah. Oh, thank you. I'm not finished. Yep. I've got something to say to you, too. You're free to talk about whatever you want, but think about the trouble you're causing the people around you. Especially a small village like this one. Did you even get permission from the chief? No, I didn't. I'm sorry. Don't apologize to me. You just be careful next time, you hear? Yes. I was surprised you jumped out like that. I never thought you'd be the type. It's not something I want children to see. You see, he was really sweet to that kid in Anemone Village, too. Let me make this clear. I'm not protecting that group. What they're doing could actually get in the way of getting the information I need. Here I was thinking that he was concerned about others. He was just thinking of himself. You really say too much sometimes. Huh? What do you mean by that? Forget it. Excuse me. You're still here? I just want to ask, are you by any chance this guy named Ryser? And if I am? I knew it. I've been looking for you. Me? We at Myostis are always looking for information about the Sword of Amal. Your name came up in our search. Ryser, it is true you hold 3 pieces of the map of Amal? No, he only has 2, and I have 1. Oh? Could you just pipe down? Why, it's the truth. Please defer to Ryser in this matter, my lady. I suppose we should listen to what this dummy has to say. Hey, who are you calling a dummy? I'm so sorry for his words, milady, but please allow him to speak. Whatever. Anyway, what do you want from me? I'm definitely not handing over the map. We would not even think of asking such a thing. There's only one reason we wanted to find you. We'd like you to cooperate with us. Cooperate? Yes, we have Myosotis? That's a weird word. Myosotis wish to make the Sword of Amal relevant in this world again. Our leader will arrive in the village tomorrow. You can hear more about the group from him. We promise not to cause any trouble. Thank you for your time. I shall take my leave. Hey, we didn't agree to anything. Ah, she's already gone. This has turned into a most peculiar situation. We should probably avoid this, Myosotis group. Myosotis? Eustace sounds more likely. Really? They seem nice, and we're after the same thing, so why not help them? Wow. What in the world goes on in her head? Rawr. Ryser, I'm so hungry. Let's forget about them for now and head to the village inn. Hey, food! Yeah, let's fill our stomachs first. Then we can talk about Caldina and what we want to do. We don't need to talk about anything. Yes, we do. I haven't told you anything about myself yet. I want you to hear me out before deciding whether I should join you or not. As long as that's what you want. Shall we head for the inn? Let's explore the village a little bit more. Never know what's around here. We have lived here for many years. We pretty much call Iris our home. A big-ass place, jeez. There was some sort of commotion outside. Them youngsters sure have lots of energy. People shouldn't give up on their dreams, but neither should they force them on others. Ooh, I'm stuffed. Food in Gardenia is super delicious, too. You definitely ate too much. Let's start talking. Let me reintroduce myself. My name is Caldina. I mentioned it at Mount Crocus, but I'm from Iris. You're from Iris? I didn't know that. Yeah, while gathering information on the map of Amal, I stumbled across a tip about Mount Crocus. I hopped on the first ship I could go to Frisia. I see. We haven't known each other for long, but you don't seem like the type to chase after mere rumors. Do you believe in the Sword of Amal? When you ask me like that, I can't give you a definite answer. I suppose I consider that story a legend rather than truth. But I don't care what they say about me. I need a miracle to make my wish come true. That's why I will chase after any hint or clue about the Sword of Amal. I have no choice. Caldina, what is the wish that's driving you to go this far?
個人の最後の言葉を聞きたいんだ。最後の言葉。かつて三国戦争の際、共に戦った仲間がいた。彼は立場上は私の部下だったが、私の右腕として互いに背を預け合う最も信頼のおける人物だった。だが彼は戦争の最中で殉職した。原因は私の不注意だった。彼は死に際に私に何かを伝えようとしていたが、当時の私はその現実が受け止められず、きちんと耳を傾けることができなかったんだ。あの時のことは今でも後悔している。カルディナ。だからこそ私は奇跡の力に頼ってでも彼の最後の言葉をもう一度聞きたいんだ。
So that's why you're after the Sword of Amal. The story has it that the Sword of Amal can cure any sickness and even control the weather. My wish should be easily fulfilled. Caldina, your wish will come true. I believe that those are the kinds of wishes that should be granted to people like you. Your strength is also reassuring. Please allow us to hire you. Actually, about that, we should work together. I don't need any money. It's more than enough if my wish comes true. Really? Well, if you say so. Unlike someone else, money's not an issue. Very well, please join us as a comrade. Ryser, I don't want to hear any complaints. Right. I'd rather avoid the hassle of declining. Sounds good to me. Having an experienced fighter like you on our side will help us a lot. We're not going to have any problems though, are we? Don't worry about where I'm from. Iris did lose a lot of land, and there are those still fighting against Gardenia. But I stopped being a soldier a long time ago. I have no hostile feelings towards foreigners. That's good. Welcome to the party. Thanks. We can't bring too many people along, though. What? Why ever not? According to the legend, the Sword of Amal uses magic power. You know that more wishes means we'll need more magic, right? I know that. That just means we have to prioritize our wishes according to the magic power we have at the time. Prioritize? And who gets to do that? I don't think there's anything to discuss. By the way, I don't think I know what Cougar's wish is. Care to share? My wish is to eat my fill of the most delicious food in the world. That settles it. Among our wishes, the priority is my wish. Caldina's, then yours. Wait, why are we last? That's right, our wishes are important too. It's because your wishes are so selfish. Don't you think our wishes outweigh the wish for money? Come again? I don't have to repeat myself. Besides, Ryser, if your wish comes true, then you can give Cougar what he wants too. Wait. I want the most delicious food in the world. Maybe something we don't even know about yet. That may be true, but that doesn't change the order of priority. My lady, we should call it a day. Why in the world do you get to choose? Your wishes are just as selfish as ours. You're wrong. My wish benefits the masses. It's not the same as yours. Could we calm down and speak in an orderly... You really don't know your place, do you? You two, shut it. Think about where you are. Tiana, the importance of a wish can only be understood by the wisher. It's not right to judge another's wish. But my wish benefits others. Even so, you as an individual have this wish, and even if it benefits others, you're the one making the wish. In a sense, having that wish makes you selfish. Look, my words may be harsh, but you need to understand that you cannot prioritize wishes. I'm sorry for breaking it to you like this. No, you're right. I think I was wrong. Don't think, just admit you were wrong. Ryser, we don't need any more fuel on this fire. Fine. I think that ends this discussion. I'm going to my room. My lady. Ryser? I've got to get some fresh air. Me too. Fario, are those two always like this? I'm afraid so. It wasn't this bad at first, but things escalated as they got to know each other. Uh-huh. It may be a while until we acquire the Sword of Amal. I'd like to avoid this bickering if possible. I agree, though I do not know how to approach it. Let's put our heads together on this one. We cannot allow this to interfere with our goal. Indeed.
私の望みは利己的なものなのかしら。私の望みは大勢の人のためになるものなの。考えても仕方ないわね。いくら考えようとも私がやるべきことは変わらないもの。でもこの村は思っていたよりすさんでいなかったし、治安も安定しているわ。本当に彼が言っていたことは。いえ、きっと皆現状に耐えているだけなのよね。だったら私がしっかりしないと。民を救えるのは私だけなのよ、ディアナ。
Okay, let's head to our next location. In that case... Hey, looks like you're all here. Oh no, she's the one from yesterday. I don't suppose your leader has arrived. That's right, he's currently staying in the house east of the inn. Once you're ready, please pay us a visit. Sure, we'll be there shortly. What? Thank you, we'll be waiting for you. Tiana, don't make decisions like that on your own. Why not? They said they would help us, so I don't see why we shouldn't at least talk to them. You really have mushroom brains, don't you? They're clearly a dodgy bunch. Fario, talk some sense into her. Actually, I don't see the harm in simply talking to them. Are you out of your mind? They may seem dodgy, but there are no accounts of them causing harm to anyone. Besides, we are in need of more information about the Sword of Amal. We don't have to go along with what they say, but we should at least hear them out. Sorry, I agree with Fario. Technically speaking, we can defend ourselves or run, so why not listen to what they have to say? What do you say, Ryser? Alright, I don't like it, but let's go. You should have just said that in the first place. We should head over to the house they're in. I don't want to go see them. Welcome, Ryser and friends. Friends? We're merely traveling together. Oh, my mistake. So, are you the leader of Myositis? Why don't you explain what you mean by helping us? What's the rush? Why don't you learn a little more about who we are and what we do? Now come this way.
Sate, 紹介が遅くなったな。お察しの通り、私がノンティスクルダの総帥、名をマイグレックという。
Sir McGregor, I already know who you are. Ryser, Cougar, Tiana, and Ferio. And you just joined them the other day, Kaldina. How do you know our names? We even knew how many pieces of the map You even knew how many pieces of the map we had. It seems Myositis here has a good informant. You're mistaken. We don't have any informants. Indeed, we have a simple thing called numbers. Our members across the world constantly share information regardless of borders. I know all about you due to the reports from our members in the towns and villages you visited. There are eyes and ears all around. Creepy. Exactly how much do you know about us? You need not be alarmed. We happened across your information while looking into the map of Amal. A coincidence, huh? There may only be a few people who believe in the Sword of Amal, but there must be others looking for the map too. Hobbyists, profiteers, and bored people, and people like us who are serious about finding it. So, you picked us out of all those people? Ryser, we have information that you have authentic pieces of the map. It would be meaningless unless all 6 pieces of the map are together. Wouldn't it make sense to contact those who actually have parts of the map? I suppose so. We also have information about another with a part of the map. We are in negotiations to get that piece from him. Perhaps the one who got the piece at Mount Crocus before us. The one yesterday said you had no intention of taking our map, but you just revealed you're collecting them. What's your purpose? We'll get to that. That's why we'd like you to know a bit more about what we do. Could you spare a bit more of your time? Yes, of course. Why just keep speaking for everyone? Wonderful. Let's start with the story about why Myositis was formed. It was a while ago. And there you have it. We are looking for the document left by Sage Elpis. However, we ran into a problem. Hey, Cougar, wake up! Just let me lie here for a bit. So we are able to gather information from all 3 nations. We began efforts to gather new information, and then... Zzz. How much longer is this old man gonna talk? Even Cougar fell asleep. Her too? I hope she bumps her head on the table. I'd love to see that happen. We lack the strength to confirm the existence of the map, so we are mostly scholars and researchers. So we reassessed our objective. We do not want to make any wishes with the Sword of Amal, but rather to just prove its existence. Those two have great attention spans. Whoa there! Oh, she moved. No, why is she leaning against my shoulder? And so we decided to look for people who were seeking the Sword of Amal to accept our will. The first thing we did... Hurry up and finish! That sums up our beliefs about the Sword of Amal and its creator, Sage Elpis. I hope that gives you some insight on this. Myositis. That was but a short summary of our group. Perhaps I can give you more details at another time. No, I think that's more than enough. He's finally done. Is that so? Glad to hear it. Is it over? You're finally awake, sleepyhead. Huh? Hey, why am I leaning against you, you perv? What? You're the one who fell asleep. I wasn't sleeping. Jeez, you should have just leaned on the table. Did he do this for me? Ryser, that was a great nap. Cougar, no dinner for you. What? What now? It's nothing. Jeez, I knew I shouldn't have lent her my shoulder. McGregor, to sum up your story, you simply want to prove the existence of what Elpis left behind, and do not wish anything of the Sword of Amal. And you want our help because we're the closest to finding the Sword of Amal. Yes, that's right. Is that it? Why was this version so much longer? prove our goodwill, we plan to give you the piece of the map we're about to acquire. The owner of that piece was adamant about meeting at Mount Crocus. McGregor, sir! Keep it down. I'm meeting with Ryser. This is important. The owner of the map of Amal, Amal piece took our money and ran away. What did you say? Give me a break. My apologies. The man is quite skilled in combat, we're no fighters, so we stood no chance against him. I don't need excuses. Which way did he go? I believe he's heading for Kirschtown. In other words, he entered Camellia Tunnel. In that case, we'll go. Lady Tiana. It's something we meant to do anyway. We're grateful just to know his location. Just leave it to us. Do you seriously believe everything he said? Don't tell me you still don't believe McGregor even after hearing him out. Says the person who slept the entire time. In any case, we had no leads on where to go, so now that we have one, we should just follow through with it. I agree. Ryser, let us put our faith in his words for now. If the crook really has the map piece, it will prove that his words are true. We're wasting time here thinking about not moving. Fine, let's just go then. That settles it. Next stop, Camellia Town, or Tunnel. Camellia Tunnel is southeast of Phyllis Village. It leads straight to Kirschtown. I'm sure he used the tunnel to get there. Sorry for making you go through the trouble. Looks like you can't do anything about it anyway. We'll take care of it. If what you told us turns out to be a lie, don't expect to ever see our faces again. Not to worry, my words hold true. Let's head out once we're ready. You got some fine muscles on you. Say, you think you could listen to my request? That was out of the blue. My apologies, I'm Marcus the Transporter. My main job is to deliver these letters between a long-distance couple. However, a monster has settled in my resting spot at Mount Crocus, so I can't use it anymore. I was wondering if you could go to Mount Crocus and take care of that monster for me. I, of course, have a reward lined up for you. That reward better be good. You bet it is. The monster is a bear-like and is settled in a dead-end spot at Mount Crocus. Get rid of it, and you'll be rewarded handsomely. Anybody else? I think that's it. Alright, well, why don't we stop it there? This is Audap. You've been watching Illusion of Nephalsia on Nintendo Switch. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed watching. I will see you at the next stream.